All right, so here's your warning. There's probably something in here that you may find offensive. Traversing past this point, you are giving your agreement that you understand this and are willing to risk being offended by something you read or hear. Okay? There is your warning. And let's get started. Play on the low level. Eventually, I'm going to get. I need to get the. Need to get some more atoms so I can get the ammo changer for him.
I'll be straight with you. I think we're past the point where I just want to use you to further my own goals. I may be starting to like you. Now, I don't want you thinking your pal Rose is going soft on you, so let me just say this. If you ever get it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with this here song, string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
Yeah. So I did all the stuff with Rose where I met Meg and everything like that. And kind of built things up here. Oh, scorched. Of course it's scorched. So yeah, this is with this you got to watch out for every once in a while you'll get something coming from this way, but it's mainly from over there or from back that way. So that's where you need to concentrate. Every camp has that. Every camp has a spot where you basically have to watch one side or the other. You know, so that's why I've got these set up right here, and then those set up.
Good to know the nukes didn't destroy everything.
Put everything away there. Thing. Now I do have over here. I have a set of level 50, except for the right leg, and then level 60, level 50 T60s, except for the right side. And I also have ultra sight arm that I got, uh, which is something that I'm working on. I've got a power armor chassis that it's basically it's the T45. I actually got a full set of T45. Yeah, I've got a full set of T45. Ooh, I need to repair that. All right. Where is Fusion? Let's take up. Let's take a first aid for right now. Rank up, fix it good. There we go. That'll fix. That'll be nice. Let's fix some stuff up here. Good. Uh, okay, so that's all good there. put the U.S. Army one back on there. And I have no mods to deal with. I can't really do much. I can't. I don't have the one to make it brighter. I haven't been able to find it. But they're all good right now.
In times like this, you wonder.
Power armor is put away. I've got that. I've got the mission to put nuke Monunga. Still have got to get all this stuff up here discovered. But now the raiders won't attack me. I've got it done where the raiders now won't attack me, which is nice. That. Oh, somebody's nuked the snot out of that area. Well, let's run down to Watoga. I did the Watoga mission to become the mayor. So now they won't attack me. So now they won't attack me. Oh, yeah. Love that. My wife makes this amazing treat that I love. And it's, she basically freezes watermelon. I need to put those away. She freezes watermelon, right? And then she sticks it through one of those ice shaving machines. And then yeah, she adds just a touch of salt. And it's absolutely delicious. That goes. No, it's up here. All rise. That's got to go in there. Rifle, I've really got to get a better one. Huh. See, my youngest plays Fervor. And so there's a bunch of little games on there. And the one where you do parkour drives him up a wall. Nothing. All right. Arm, cobble head. Great places to get aluminum. And covert op man. There we go. Want to save yourself some trouble? Jump there. Then you can jump. If you miss that roof and land on the ground, you will die. But if you land on that roof, you only take a little bit of damage. I don't have goat legs on, so that's all you take if you land on that roof. So neat little way to get down quick. And once you get the jetpack, you can actually jetpack over here from over there. You can literally just jump over. Oh, we got some scales. Cola, fancy lads. Ah. All right. Oh, by the way, this one you can get down to. You just gotta jump there, there to there, then down there. If you don't, if you do again, if you jump from up top and land down here, you'll die. Unless you have goat legs on. Hmm. Nothing. Anyway, one of the things I'm going to do with this character, like I said, I've got. He's going to be doing shotguns, but I want to have. I really want to have a sniper build as his backup. You know, I will eventually get there, but I got to get a whole bunch of those perk cards. I'm not happy with how they go about doing the perk cards. Simply because it's kind of random what they give you as far as the perk cards go. You know, you should be able to choose from the get-go. So what you want.
Protect and serve.
You know, you should be able to choose what it is you want and how you want to go about it. And still, instead, you got to wait till you're level 50, you know, to start being able to choose. And in the interim, between 1 and 50, you just have to hope for whatever you want to start showing up. Ah. That's it. Track the strange signal. That's what I'm after, is I'm trying to track down a strange signal. I gotta check that. Where's that? Yeah. Right there at Dire Chemical. And I do not like going there because it's just robot hell. Now it is fun when they do the alien invasion thing, and that's actually should be coming up again here real soon. Yeah, that should be coming up again real soon.
The transit hub of Watoga offers monorail and bus services to the greater Cranberry Bog area and beyond. Transit services wait times are presently longer than
Mole miner gauntlet. I mean, if I want a mole miner gauntlet, I can get plenty of them. Even though the mole miner gauntlets are really good. I just wish they didn't weigh so damn much. Even if you get one that's quote unquote lightweight, it still weighs like half. You know, so that's one of the big issues. Is it still weighs like half of it. So, and a lot of these things, like you'll get the gun that say it weighs 90% less. All right, yeah. Well, the gun itself weighs 90% less, but that's only on the short version. Once you start putting all the different attachments and stuff on there, they still weigh the exact same. So, but you end up with something that ends up only weighing, about half, but it still weighs half. And of course, the rifles, because see, shotguns you can mitigate the weight on them, but rifles you can't. I have not found any way to mitigate the weight on them. So if you run around as a sniper, you basically have to have, one, maybe two weapons, depending upon what you want to be. You have your, of course, your sniper rifle, and then you have your backup weapon you switch to when you're in the oh shit situation. And most of the people I know, when they're in that, they'll choose a melee weapon. So you've got, a rifle and a melee weapon, and those combined can weigh between 30 and 40 pounds. And then you've got all your ammo, everything like that. It's just the weight limits on the game are just a royal pain in the butt. They really, really are.
Good day to you.
Because you have your main weapon that you usually have to carry around the most ammo for. Then you have your secondary weapon, and if it's not a melee weapon, you have to have the ammo for it. So, you have all that. Ammo weighs a ton and a half. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need that anymore. I need to get a level 50. I think I've got one in my box I gotta fix. But I'll do that later. Okay. That's to go in there. Toga. Clear out Watoga emergency services. That's those minor ones. Complete Rose's quest. Rose's quest is basically getting the treasure chest that they send you out round to go find. See, I still have all of this over here to do. Yep. Check the terminal at Blackwater Mine. That's got to be the one for Rose. Yeah, that's the key to the pass. That's the one for Rose. Note. That's a note over there. I need to go talk to the overseer. That's going to start I got to go. But that means I've got to go to the Nuka-Cola plant and make the inoculation stuff. Oh, shotgun I'm using. I have a Berserker scoped combat shotgun. The Love Tap I need to replace. Mutant's Power Fist. And vampires, hardened pump action shotgun with a secondary replenish action points with each kill. I got really lucky with that. And then I also have my the Western Spirit. I need to get better armor because all my armor is level 30. I will work on that later. All right.
Hope Rose didn't give you any trouble. Well, more trouble than she typically is. Are the raiders convinced they need our help? Good. I knew I could count on you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking into where we can mass produce the inoculation. Some of the obvious choices are messy, but if you just sit back and ask yourself, who could have manufactured a lot of specially formulated liquid
The Nuka-Cola
in
plant.
sterile packaging, it becomes obvious. Exactly. Great minds, huh? The local plant even has all the equipment to make experimental beverages. Perfect for us hacking in the inoculation. The current occupants were giving me some trouble, though. I could use your help on this one. Meet you there?
Yeah. Now, when you come back, they give you can go down here into the basement, and that's where you meet Danworth or whatever his name is, and you get the missions from her to go take pictures. After this, you pretty much don't even have to deal with the overseer again. You know, well, until you finish the whole overseer's journey thing and go back and talk to her about how you had to kill her boyfriend for her. Which, I mean, it is kind of crap that you had to kill her boyfriend. And it's really crap what happened, too. That whole story, basically, she was supposed to be the overseer for Vault 101. She was going to be the 101's overseer at the beginning of it all. But she decided that she found out about all the different experiments that were being used on the vault dwellers. They were using the vaults as a way of experimenting on people. And so they said, okay, you can be the overseer of 76, which is a control group. You can be the overseer, but you can't bring your fiance. So you had to basically, if she was going to bring him, he would have to get a spousal variance. Well, one of the big head honchos, his son didn't make it. So there was a certain amount of limit of people that could go in there, and they said, well, he's going, you can't bring your fiance. So she had to break up with him, and in order to go be the overseer of Vault 76. And when she came out, she started looking for him, and that was her journey. Basically, her journey is her looking for her ex-fiance, and you end up finding him. I think it's right here. It's either this one or this one. I think it's this one, the Abandoned Mine Shaft 6. You find him down there, and he's turned into a scorch. And she couldn't bring herself to kill him, so she just locked him down in there. And she begs you to kill him, to put him out of his misery. and you get a few caps and an unnamed piece of 1-star armor. I think most everyone I've gotten so far has all been leather. So, and since she is missing leather armor pieces, I literally think she gave you just a piece of her armor that she had. There's the Riverside Manor. That's the quest for the Mistress of Mystery that I'm going to do. I'm going to do it solo, and I'm going to record it so people can see what it is. Because everybody and their dog knows the Silver Shroud one. Because, you know, you did it in Fallout 4 so many times. But not many people I've seen do the Mistress of Mystery. I think I've seen a couple of YouTubers do it. But nobody really does the Mistress of Mystery by itself. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Blackwater Mine real quick, and we're going to go do that. I still have yet to do the Charleston DMV and all of that stuff. I have all of that still to do. I'll probably be level 100 by the time I get everything done. I'll probably be about that. Okay. Power armor chassis. By the way, since it's lighter out, you can actually kind of see it. That's why I went with the military one. And, you know, I've got this. Like I said, I literally look like Daryl from The Walking Dead. You know. Oh, and by the way, the vampire shotgun that I have here is something I actually made. I went and oh yeah, this one is really kind of a neat one. Anyway, when you see someone like that, they're in power armor. That's what your body looks like inside a suit of power armor. I never really thought that out, now did they? Okay, so we go here.
Rose here. Not that I'm a creep, but I was watching you through the viewfinder again and saw you enter the mine. Can you still hear me? Whatever. It's not like you can radio back. Anywho, if I recall, we completely lost track of the Blackwater Bandits back in '96. Freddy wasn't looking too good last time we saw her alive. Not her usual bright and spirited self. Real sick. Her hair looked awful. Something happened in that mine hideout of theirs. Not sure what, but if you can figure it out, I bet you'd be able to track down that key fragment. I'll catch up with you when I see you crawl out of that cave.
Well, you find out through this. This is actually kind of interesting what happens to her. what happened to him. Is all the radiation. Yeah, all these mole miners, right? The basically they were the miners that were trapped underground, right? Well, the ones that were trapped underground were those raiders. These are basically what happened to those raiders. That group of raiders became the mole miners. And do you see all that? Here, you guys play. Look at that. You reload already? Damn. How many times I gotta push the button? I will say that the combat shotgun is better as far as reloading because of how quick it is. He turned into a glowing one.
Blackwater mine has changed a lot over the years. Plenty of you already know what happens when a mine tunnel hits groundwater. So the pump shouldn't be too surprising. But yeah, just to put any rumors to bed, we're also trying some new ways of getting at those precious rocks. And yes, it involves melting the uranium while it's still underground and siphoning it up. Sure beats hauling it by hand. I don't think that means any of you getting extra time off. Stop listening to this and get back to work.
And if you're wondering what that is, the event that happens down here. That event where you're basically pulling up uranium. That's what that is. Basically, they are liquefying uranium and pulling it up. There we go. Anyway, we come over here. No. I was right the first time. It's over this direction. See this? This is where you go for that one mining. And see? Those right there. So that's what that was, is them liquefying uranium. And basically, you got to fight mole miners. And it's worth it because you get some good stuff out of it. But, you know, you should at least do it once. I would say that. You should at least do all of these at least once. Decide which ones you like to do and then do those. Because honestly, other than the occasional rare things that these things spawn, you know, that one doesn't have a that one doesn't have a rare that's in it.
Hey, you're back! I guess you found it, huh? I'm just gonna assume you did and move on. Let's check with the trappers next. They had a camp out near the Devil's Backbone, so they could keep an eye out along the road from the southeast. We never did find out what happened to them. We were spread pretty thin by the time they disappeared. Someone or something probably got to them. Maybe they left a note behind, or some other clue. They were real outdoorsy types, like camping and hunting, so be careful searching the camp for their piece of the key. If it wasn't obvious, they were really into traps.
Yeah, their camp has like a bunch of bear traps and stuff around it. It's pretty bad. And that's where that is. Let's go ahead and head to Ripper Alley and walk down from there. I haven't found everything. Oh, I've been still looking around for everything. I have a whole bunch of stuff to do. At Ripper Alley, I really don't have much going on there. Blood eagles fighting each other. Have to go down this way anyway. I still have got to go into West Tech. Because I've got there's a bunch of stuff in there, but those are all super mutants and stuff. On top of over there, actually, over in that little area, that's perfectly preserved pie will spawn right there. Oh, froggies this time, and there's the death. There's always a death claw around her Rosalind's memorial. Like always. You gonna run off, huh? You gonna run off over here, huh? Yeah, whatever. Basically, you shoot them in both their legs, they actually start slowing down. But in order to do that, you need to make sure you have Enforcer. You'll help cripple their limbs. Okay. No, it was first aid and then makeshift warrior. Watch out for right here because there are Wraps everywhere. Okay, those mutant bastards attacked us. Thorpe, we told you we needed help for you guys to hit them first. Thanks for nothing. Took Walter and some of the others back to Huntersville. Don't know what they're going to do with them, but I ain't sticking around to find out. Walter's probably dead now, and he's got the tape. So there goes the cash. If it's on you, you want it back, check Huntersville for Walter's body. He was last seen wearing his crazy camo duds. The last of us are abandoning ship. We're done with this. Junk. So we got to go to Huntersville. That place that I just was. Now you see that right there? Spike board trap. You see how it says disarm? The reason you can disarm it, the only way you can be able to disarm it is if you have home defense. Okay? Now watch. Disarmed. If you're not, if you go try walking through there, you'll take damage. See? All these. Bear traps everywhere. All right. If I'm not mistaken, that takes you to the freak show. And this is... Oh, there's the super mutants. See how they like... Freezing water. Notice how he fell down there? Uh-huh. See, this will get you the Devil's Backbone. There's that. Huntersville was that place that I just was on my main character. And that is the eviction notice ones right over there. I got to be careful because the floaters, there's a thing of floaters out here.
Let's play, little human.
Thumbs up with the doggies.
Not welcome in our home.
It's left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, face. You should see what happens when you do that to Scorched. Funny as hell. You
Such puny hits.
if you're yes, I can. Yeah, you see what I mean? Alright, well, let's see. Somebody's tampered it.
No fight today.
I see some commotion over in Huntersville. Gotta be you, huh? Yeah. I kind of figured the mutant brutes got to Walter and the trappers. Real shame. Then again, maybe it wasn't such a bright move sticking around when they found out the town was run amok with those big dumb galoots. Why don't
Yep.
you go figure out what happened to the diehards next? Probably just plain starved after Margie vanished. Bunch of useless old softies. Margie had her own room at the Sunny Top Ski Lanes. It's her last known location. See if she left anything behind.
Yeah. Let's see. Most wanted. Ooh, there's somebody. Need to get to the most wanted. Dang it. That's a good one to have. Now, let's get over there. Hopefully I can get in on it and get a good piece of gear or, something. Oh.
Find a cutout to stick up, find a safe to crack. Just find the goods and get them back to the wagon. I'm the chicken. Rob! I've been robbed!
got here just in time, actually.
Well, I never.
You never? Well, maybe you should.
Where are your manners?
I hear tell that a certain duo of desperados is laying low in town somewhere. Smuggle them out of town. You'll get a move.
Ooh, regenerating T-45 torso. Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Somebody found buffalo. Bullseye. You got that goofy gold varmint real good. A bonus well earned. Wait! Amazing shot! You got right in the hall here. Oh no, a cavalry's here. Y'all better stop from shooting up the wagon. Old belly pops on you. It's game over.
Hmm. That's a good torso, by the way, that I just got. By the way, if you choose a combat inhibitor, they'll take on their fellow robots and stuff like that. Kind of a neat little thing.
It's high noon, folks. You know what that means? The sheriff's back in town. And he's got his eye on the wagon. And that's time. Yee-haw! You done did it,
Not
partner.
bad.
Take your prizes and ride off into the sunset. Or maybe over to the concession stand for a victory round of ice-cold Nuka-Cola.
Greater
You'll
power
come
armor.
back and play again, dear. Now to get Pete to come clean up this mess.
Welcome to Nuka World on Tour.
That.
Welcome to Nuka World on Tour. Would you like a balloon?
No, I'm not. I don't want a balloon because I haven't filled out my BA 1100 November form.
Hey there, adventurer. Here to explore the fairgrounds?
All right. Let's see here. That's a completely. I'm gonna have to fix that up, but yeah. By torso. I've already got Western Spirit. They're all pretty much the same. Hey. Hmm. About 10:30. I'm gonna go for about another half hour, and then I've got to go to bed. So we'll do a little bit more, and then then I'll take off. I'll take off. Let's see here. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right. All right. Well, let's see here. And that. I gotta go up there. Not a good spot. Look at Port Atlas. Save ourselves some. Save ourselves a little bit. Still have that. Still have broken steel to. Still have that whole thing to deal with. I haven't done yet. Repaint that. Ooh, I can do motion assist servos too. Hell yeah. Got it. There, that'll work. Take a lot less damage from super mutants, that's for sure. And yeah, actually have a pretty nice set of T-45. I mean, granted, I do want some better ones, but I'll take what I got right now. It's not a bad suit of armor. A decent amount. Let's set up the Sunny Top ski lanes. Basically, we're building this big master key to get into a cache of weapons, armors, things like that. Need that.
Strongest super mutant, huh?
You are the strongest super mutant, huh? Maybe the hardest headed, but not the strongest. Huh, do I have any? Ooh, I got some frag nades. Yeah. Amazing what you can accomplish when you shoot somebody in the face. Let's see. Right leg, left leg. Come on. Yep.
asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital. Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor
This
or
is Margie
pharmacist about getting
McClintock of the
vaccinated with
Diehards.
Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent
What a
conjugate
joke.
vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia
Deluded
in just
ourselves
one
into
dose.
thinking our
Prevnar 20
victims
is
would
approved
fear
for
a name
adults to
like
help
that.
prevent infections from 20 strains of the
no.
bacteria that cause pneumococcal
Everyone
pneumonia.
out there is
Continued
as
approval may
desperate as
depend on
we
a supportive
are.
study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe
Every
allergic reaction
confrontation
to the
could
vaccine
mean
or its
life or
ingredients.
death.
Adults with weakened immune
People
systems
take
may
their
have a lower
chances.
response to the vaccine.
They
The
fight
most
back.
commonly reported side effect was pain at
So,
the injection
we have
site.
to kill.
For additional common side
We
effects
have to
and full prescribing
murder
information,
innocent
please
people.
call 1-855-213-2138
Not me.
or visit
I don't care what this
Prevnar20.com.
world has come to.
So I'm asking my doctor
not
about
taking
getting
me down.
vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
The whole idea of the Raiders is
When it
sick.
comes to how you listen
Human.
to music, there's no wrong
Destroy
answer with
this
Spotify Premium.
stupid key
Download
fragment.
and take what you love to hear offline to stay true to you. From your couch to dancing in the streets with reckless abandon.
Bastards
No
don't
judge.
deserve their treasures.
1 month of Spotify Premium is free.
Turn to their senses.
Learn to listen.
Murderous power game they're playing. If that ever happens, Vincent knows what to do. Maybe he'll be more successful than I was. As for me, I'm leaving. I'll find some chems and I'll go out that way. Peaceful. Without pain. I'm done. I'll see you soon, Harlan, my love. It's been too long.
Yep. Yeah. She commits pesticide. No, and it wasn't in here. That's the thing. You can't find her in here. And I'll show you where she is. Yeah. It's funny. It's funny when you think about it. Right, but lost track of the Blackwater Bandits a while back, the trappers, and of course, whatever happened to the Palace of the Winding Path. I'm getting worried that whoever, whatever it is, will come for us next. Finally skipping town and moving on with from Appalachia, maybe head up towards the coast or up north. Bunch of weirdos at the palace. Basically, that's the palace. Everyone tried to set up the palace, right? Well, the scorched plague got in there. Fragments stored over the palace, the holotech replacement machine. Well, dresser in his bunk room. We get the admin password. Which means I get to walk up to the palace of the winding path. Now, yeah. Yep. In order to do this, I have to drink a lot of water. Well, it goes through me. Just basically need to follow the road. Look, scorched officer. Left leg, right leg, head. Now, the Palace of the Winding Path is actually pretty cool. Travel pit. You see? Right down there. Yeah, basically what happened is the Raiders tried to set up the palace as, well, a palace, but basically a big bunker type thing. And the Scorched Plague got in there. And so everybody started turning into the Scorched. And just causing all kinds of trouble. So they had to abandon the palace. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And I really am not a big fan of the event that happens here because it's annoying. Let's see. Right leg, left leg, head. Boom. Left leg, right leg, head. Boom. I love doing that. Yeah, you shoot them in both legs till they drop, and then shoot them in the head, and they bounce up in the air. Right, so you gotta go over here. See? Every time. Now, if they survive it. It's just funny as hell.
I kinda lost track of you out there. I was, busy doing some stuff. And by stuff, I mean Ken's. You know? I almost feel bad for old Margie. Smart as a whip, but never did like to get her hands dirty. And couldn't hack it when push came to shove. Anyway, did you find her key? Let's pretend you did and move on. I don't have all day to watch you putter about. Hey, speaking of putters, I'm not sure what you'll find at Bolton Greens, but I am sure that whatever happened to the Gourmands, it was as grisly and inhuman as they were. Good luck! You'll forgive me for not watching this time.
By the way, the gourmands were cannibals. Oh, see, that's where I gotta go. I gotta go there. Oh, it'd be faster just to hit Big Al and walk down from there. Yep. All right. It's 10:46 right now. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and give you guys another extra half hour. So at 11:30, I'm going to go ahead and call it at 11:30. About 45 more minutes, which means right now I am taking my nighttime medications. So I'm going to get good and sleepy by the time it's time to call it quits. And then I'll go to bed and we'll come back at this tomorrow. A little bit better rested actually, and a little bit earlier time frame. I'm planning on about 4 o'clock because that's about when I get home. About the time I get home from picking my son up from school, about is about a quarter to 4. So we shall see. All right, so all right. And that's that. Now, I still have got to do that whole mission where you get to go start making liquor. I gotta do that quest. Because, well, let's face it, it's fun. But let's see, we are heading down. Yeah, down this way. Go away. I have to say that the vampire's shotgun is so nice. Ooh, I forgot about that. Precursor to
Oh my god. Where the hell am I?
the PvP one that went away.
No, okay. Doesn't matter. Where was the other one again? Okay, tower, river, fork.
That's where that gives you clues where you go to find those. And that's the precursor into nuclear winter. And then you go in there and you find Zax, which is Modoc's brother AI program. I can't remember exactly the whole thing, but pretty much. By the way, this is basically what happened to the gourmands. They all became scorched. It's already up to 14 on the iPhone? Holy crapola. Yeah, but basically this is what happens. This is where the Gormons, they all turned into Scorched. They notice how they're wearing nice clothes and stuff. That's why. Oh, yeah, I gotta go up top. You can knock them on their ass. It comes in way handy. All right, let's see here. Said we weren't going to eat each other, but then poor Gregory. After that, we had to send Morris away. I don't care if he was the boss. He and his wife, Eddie, have been living alone in that cave over the other side of the mountain. Not sure what good it's done though. Our people keep disappearing. Yeah, they were eating each other. You know, that's what happened. They got cannibals are gonna cannibal. That's just what it is. See, they're in the Wendigo cave. Which, let me remind you, frickin' suck. That, because you end up having to go into the Wendigo cave to find that key. And come on, hit the right button. There we go. See all the bones and stuff? Yep. All the bones and everything from everybody that's basically been drug in here and eaten. One thing I miss about, you know, the difference between all the different Fallouts is I actually miss the local map. The local map from all the other Fallouts was really nice because it kind of helps you pinpoint what's going on, where you're at. This doesn't do that. Yes, and this place is as creepy as you think it is. There's mire lurks and all kinds of stuff. Red bandana. This is where they were all. They took off. Ooh, blood rage. See how they're, when they fall down like that? That's what happens when you get the ability to knock them down. There's this Alert King. I knew you were around here somewhere. And that right there is what happens when you get the ability to make them stagger and mess with their mess up their legs, things of that nature, where they literally just sit there where you just blow their head off. Cripple a limb or something. Makes it really, really difficult for them to be able to do anything. Coming up on them. Somebody was in here. And there's always a suit of power armor in here. Now, I'm not interested in the Raider power armor, but I will definitely take that fusion core. Oh, to show you. Like I said, this whole place is freaking creepy. Dead bodies everywhere, all kinds of stuff that happened. Traps. And about to pop down. And you see that? Progenitor Wendigo. Crippled his legs.
Hey, I hope you're still alive out there, wherever you are. Else I'm talking to a corpse. I assume the gourmands just ate each other to death. I'll never ask what actually happened, though. The thought of eating another human grosses me out. Ugh. Makes me glad robots were never on their menu. So, there's one more key fragment. This one belonged to the cutthroats. David, the guy who led us, is alive. Or something like it. I saw him roaming around out there, near his favorite barbecue shack. Her name is Scorched Things. Breaks my heart to see that. He could be a real jackass. Now I can't anything. He's still got his key fragment on him. So really, he'd be doing everyone involved a huge favor thing out of our collective misery. And taking the key. Kiss him goodbye for me? Actually, don't. He's probably all malformed and disgusting now. Yeah, yuck.
Come on. Alright, so now they're all dead. By the way, that Wendigo progenitor, right? That was what happened to the main gourmand. The guy they were just talking about. That's who that was. Basically, he became a Wendigo because he was running around eating a bunch of people and just slowly went insane and then mutated and became one of the Wendigos. And walk across that trap. When they fall down like that, that's basically me. That's the me basically crippling them. I've stunned them and crippled them. That's why you want to do that as much as possible. Because if you stun them and cripple them, they can't attack you. What am I doing? I'm gonna get out of here. Where is it? Oh yeah, the barbecue shack. Oh yeah. And here's a box. There he is.
Hey, you. I watched you kill David through the viewfinder. that's a thing that happened. Hey, I'm hoping that by now you've got everything we need. Hurry back so we can bust that cache wide open and see what's inside. No one's been inside since before they made me, so I've been dying to see all the great crap they've kept hidden for all these years. Don't keep me waiting.
And it's nothing really good. I'll tell you right now, it's nothing really good. I'll say oh, rat toad, huh? This is one of the destinations for the sheep squatch mission. You basically you have to herd cows. Yeah, you herd cows and yeah, you end up herding cows there and do the sheep squatch thing. Kind of cool. Get back up to see Rose. Get up. By the way, this is part of the main storyline. Basically, if you want to continue to do the main storyline, this is what you got to do.
Being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.
Hey, it's you! Whatever your name was.
As a
You got those key
Walgreens
fragments
pharmacist,
for
people
me?
ask me, Keisha, why should I get a flu shot and a COVID-19 booster? And I say, look, it's
I'll
not
take
just
those
about
for
protecting
safekeeping.
yourself. It's also about
There's
protecting
just
everyone else in your
one more
life. And
little
if you're in
thing.
good health, you'll be
David,
here
he
for
had
your
a mistress
anniversary
named
party, or your
Rosalind.
kids'
She
dance
wound up
recital.
doing
People
something
volunteer
stupid
for
out of
community
love for
service.
the man.
When you
Tried to lead a raid on Charleston on Christmas Eve so she could bring him back something nice. Got herself killed in the process.
Most insurance or government assistance. Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
A new way of listening is waiting for you with Premium.
Sheesh, manners. And, well, maybe. I mean, Rosalind's death was kind of a big deal around here. And we never were able to recover the body. I would have gone to do this myself, but, well, it's personal.
Uh-huh. So basically, just so you guys know, Rosalind died. Okay? David created Rose. The person you're talking to is Rosalind. He downloaded her brain, her mind, into the robot. but she doesn't remember that. That's why she still cared for David. But couldn't understand why. And I mean, this isn't, they don't say it in the game, but developers and stuff have said, yes, Rosalind is basically Rose.
Now, in order to create the cache master key from those passwords you got, I need the holotape program she had with her when she died. You might have to look through the town's records to find out where they buried her body. I'd start with the Capitol building.
Yay.
Cache in the basement of the ski lodge when you've got that holotape.
Metal helmet, yep. Okay, so that's all that stuff. Then this is where we have to come back over here and do that whole thing. Have that, but for right now, I think I'm gonna go to the chemical plant and do that for them. By the time I get done with that, it should be just about time for me to head to bed. Now tomorrow, I'm planning on picking up with Rose where we left off. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, dire chemical. Now, do keep in mind this place is robot hell, but there is some good stuff to be had throughout here. You are.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone.
This part sucks. It's because these guys, they shoot armor-piercing rounds.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Shoot their legs out and shoot their arms off. But it causes them to blow up. By the way, you shoot his thruster out, they fall on the ground. Okay, you see that? There he is. The USSA Assaultron. That's Athena. Eventually, I know that there's a pattern. You can get in this area when you finally get over here and start doing quests over here to use the stuff over here to make like swamp tofu and a bunch of other cool stuff. You can get a pristine version of that. Maybe we can eventually. All right, so there's that. Now let's head back to Commander. Oh. grab up my jump reaction. That. I'll put away. I need to get power user. Because that's starting to run out.
I was wondering if you were coming back. Is this a friend of yours? Who are you? You seem so familiar.
Well, you look exactly the same. I never believed... I wondered who picked up my beacon. Well, I'll be damned.
Emerson? Dr. Emerson Hale. Is that you?
Welcome back to Earth, I guess. Welcome to Appalachia.
I don't even know what to say. I never expected to see you here. My ship crashed a while ago, and I was fortunate to find someone who took me in. I'm trying to find my crew, but I've had some horrible headaches.
So, you're staying at this place? I guess you really decided to jump into modern Appalachian life, huh? I didn't mean to be offensive. Your home is fine. I'm not creative in that way. I mean, I squat in an old military base right now. I hope your Good Samaritan here has helped you out with more than just a place to, crash.
He has helped me out quite a lot already, actually. Brought back a USSA beacon, and also took care of some hostile robot.
I see. Well, is there anything I can help with while I'm here? Supplies, medicines, questions, I guess? They weren't in the escape capsule, I take it? Well, that is unfortunate.
They could have survived, though, right?
Maybe. I've heard a couple scavengers say that parts of the ship have already been scrapped. Same goes for any other ship debris. Best to just move on. It's honestly shocking that you survived as it is.
Notice how he's being so evasive.
With the Fry's VIP card, it's easy to get lower than low prices. For the win! Earn fuel points on every purchase.
We had
and
some
save up to
emergence
$1 a
kits
gallon at the pump.
back in the
With
day.
Fry's VIP
They
card,
were
all you do
specifically
is win.
designed to
Big,
help
big
people emerge
savings.
from deep
Sign
sleep.
up now at frysfood.com.
I bet I could find some of
Fry's,
those.
fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state.
Hmm?
Fuel restrictions apply.
Save more on natural and
My
organic
best
items.
guess.
Just click your
Probably
digital
ran out
coupons
of
on our app
fuel and the
just unlock
autopilot
5
guided
times
it
in
to
one
the nearest
transaction with the
USSA
card.
facility.
Fries, fresh for
Oh, what does it
everyone.
matter? She lived.
Make a
What a
New Year's
miracle.
resolution that's easy.
Uh-huh.
Help protect
There's a
your
bunch of
identity
them
and
out there.
finances with LifeLock
Seems that their
Identity
algorithms
Theft
got
Protection.
scrambled or something.
LifeLock detects
Who can
identity
say?
threats you may
They
miss
used to
on
come
your
after
own.
me.
And if you become a victim
But
of
it
ID
seems
theft,
like they have a higher
LifeLock
priority
will work to
target
fix it.
now.
No one can
Uh.
prevent all identity theft or
Expand
monitor
your
all
scanner to look
transactions
for
at all
signatures at a
businesses.
constant speed.
LifeLock by Norton
That
makes it
should
easy
pick them
to
up.
help protect yourself.
They aren't that
Join
complicated.
now and save up to 25% off your first
So
year
this is
at
just gonna happen all the time?
LifeLock.com/Spotify.
Hello there.
Thanks for
My
the
name
tip,
is
I
Seychelle,
guess.
and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich
That's
original
good.
to me is the punch of
I'm glad
flavors
you're making
you get,
friends
the
already.
crispy chicken and that sour
I
from
am
the
too.
pickles. Ta-da!
Order the
So
original
much
Chick-fil-A
has
chicken
changed.
sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today.
I mean,
Real customer paid for
you
the
know better than most. Care to catch me up to speed?
That will be quite the chat. You've missed a lot. And I still don't really get what happened either. But that's a talk for another time, perhaps. Anyway, look, I need to go. I'll be back another time and we can chat some more. Okay?
Okay, Emerson. Dear Emerson, My friend and I have a signal to track down. Looks like it might be some ship debris. So come back later, if you want to know what we found.
Bye now.
Notice he's acting like a typical government, dill hole.
We'll speak again soon, I'm sure.
He ends up hating him because of the shit that he pulls.
Hopefully the owner of that beacon will show up soon. Maybe they have some information on my crew.
Yeah.
It was an Assaultron, huh? Probably one of the old USSA robots. Strange. I would have figured they would all be in standby mode now.
Yeah.
I need to know for sure. I found some wreckage from the rest of the ship that has one of their suit beacons. Maybe all of them are there. Can you go and see what's there? It might just be empty wreckage, but I need to know. What are the chances they also ran into a benevolent Appalachian survivor who invited them to live in a charming wilderness abode? If you do find them, then we'll have to make room for them here, right? Bunk beds, maybe? There would be 3 others, you know. It's possible that you won't find anything there. It might just be rubble, or maybe it's been scavenged by animals. It's hard to know. In the meantime, I picked up an issue of the Unstoppables from a visiting trader the other day. Maybe it'll help me relax. Yeah, of course! The Unstoppables, Silver Shroud, all of that. Mistress of Mystery was my favorite, of course. I was hoping that the new television show for the Mistress of Mystery would be out when I returned, but I guess not.
They that's part of the whole Silver Shroud Mistress of Mystery thing, the TV series from 4 that they were planning on doing.
I wish I knew. My ship's robots certainly didn't care about me at all. It didn't even check on me, and I know it saw me. He used to work with me at the USSA. Seems like he started working elsewhere after I went to space sometime. I never expected to see him here, but I never expected to be in Appalachia either. It makes me wonder about why my ship crashed here, you know? I know it had emergency landing protocols to take it somewhere near certain USSA sites, but I don't know. I never thought I needed to know. For an hour, maybe. Just before getting into our deep sleep pods, the Earth was stunning. Hanging there, alone, in the void of stars. Oh, I felt like I couldn't look away, even if I wanted to. But also, I didn't want to. Roger. Stay safe out there.
Okay, there's that. Hope remains. You see the little bar graph over on the side that says ally the woman who fell to Earth, assist Commander Deggery. That's how much I've done of the quest. That's how much there is to do of the quest. There's so much to it. It's a very long quest line.
Someone told me I had a few loose screws. I
Right.
am still looking
Copy.
for those screws.
Time to repair stuff. Okay. Marksman sniper rifle versus. Okay, that's with the hardened receiver. That's this whole thing with that is that eventually is what that this sniper rifle that eventually becomes the Brotherhood of Steel recon rifle, but it is not as good as the hunting rifle. Watch, I can make it. That's 114. 50 cal is 105. Hardened is 98. So I can actually make it 114, 50 cal. Mine just 65. The true is standard stock. Nice. The accuracy stabilized, full stock.
I just can't shake
Forceful, bruising, and bashing. Forceful gives you the bashing and recoil. Better accuracy. The precise stock. Pure hip fire with the. Why they gave that the coolest looking one to the least useful. Do forceful for now. Let's see. Perforating, piercing, stinging. There it is. Armor pin and ammo capacity. Long recon scope. Puzzle needs more aluminum. Ghillie rifle. Need more aluminum. Okay. That's good. That goes in here. Mini Duke, missiles, plasma cartridges, rail race spikes. Okay. Oh, I need it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for me to go ahead and head off to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here for the night. I will pick up again on tomorrow about 4 o'clock is what I'm slated to do. And we will get started and we will do more of the quests. We're going to pick up with the one for Rose and see if we can't get into the Free States missions. And we'll continue working on the Assistant Commander Deguri. Get that all taken care of, okay? All right. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will continue this story in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all at a later date. Peace out.